Bonjour, madam. My name is Leo Huang, which is from year 3 student now. I'm going to talk about my amazing second internship in Switzerland. As you know, I have learning objective in the class, and I want to do my internship in Switzerland. So I found a restaurant in Montreal. It's for my second internship. The name is Fai Wang Restaurant, which is very unique and traditional Hong Kong style restaurant. They provide some delicious dessert, traditional Hong Kong food, and they also provide some hot pot. I had two main goals before starting internship. I believe that improve French level and local skills from Swiss customers, such as how to communicate with guests friendly and necessary words for working in hospitality industry. And day by day, during my shift, I have learned different kind of words and expressions in French. There are so many useful words and professional positive expressions. And also for my learning objective, I was expecting to improve my French, so that during this second internship, I've already done it successfully. I keep speaking French to guests every day. At first, I can just say hello and bye and some like how are you in French, but I kept trying to speak French and learn lots of French every day. Finally, I have learned how to take order in French and how to greet to guests in French. I got much better in French now. And in the end of my internship, I can order in French. Also, when the guest interested about China or traditional Chinese food, I can more easily explain to them in French or in English. And during the internship, I got a big improvement in my French, so that it's really helpful for my third year. I went in a good French level class now. As you know, we had a French placement test in the beginning of semester, and I got a really nice score in this French placement test, and it's easier for me to learn French now. And another goal is how to handle to control different special situations. It should be with customer and colleagues. It is the most difficult thing in my second internship. There are also many complications and differentiations. It was totally different between class and realistic, so we have to get used to it. First of internship, when it happened, there are any acceptance from my mind. After deal with bad situations, I was so panicked and stressed out about it. So depressed myself because I don't have any idea or solutions to deal with complain or embraces situations. However, I learned from my mistakes, like how to deal with different situations, some bad situations, like some picky guests. I've met lots of picky guests in this internship, so that I have to learn how to deal with these guests, just in case they report me or destroy this restaurant reputation. And in the end of internship, this made me really improve and feel so self-confidence. And I got an ability to solve problems during the second internship by myself from my colleagues at the end of my internship. And I got an example for guest problem. Actually, the guest problem is about the problem between you and guests. Some guests are really nice, and some guests are really picky and so mean. Even though we cannot blame our guests and cannot be so angry to them or argue with them so badly. I remember there was a time during this internship I met this kind of guest during the internship. The guest is a lady with their children, with their 3 children. That lady was so picky and mean. As I said, at first she asked me to bring a cup of orange juice. But when I served her that juice, she told me she actually asked for a bottle of beer. However, she asked juice is the fact. My boss even heard it. So I bring her a beer, the Heineken, but she still told me she asked a Chinese beer, not the Heineken. My boss and I are a little pissed off, but we have to serve her still with a big smile. After that, I repeat every single dishes after taking order. Actually, we have no way to solve with these guests, with these situations. In order that we have to do our best to avoid this situation or this kind of problems happen again. Like, such as repeating every single dishes after guest take order, so that we can avoid this problem again, to protect ourselves. And also for the work conflict, I do have conflict during working. As you know, this is a Hong Kong restaurant. Everyone in this restaurant, they speak Cantonese because they are all from Hong Kong. As you know, I speak Mandarin because I'm from mainland in China. I don't speak any Cantonese at all. So they speak Cantonese to each other every day, and even Cantonese to me. I could not understand what they said at all. Sometimes, when we are free, there's no people come. Really free. So they can speak Mandarin, but really slowly to me. They have to translate by themselves from Cantonese to Mandarin. But sometimes we're really busy. There are full of people in this restaurant. They still speak Cantonese to me. You can imagine, in this situation, there are so many people, but they still speak Cantonese to me, and I cannot understand. So I always make mistakes. Therefore, it really affects me to work. I cannot understand what they say. My boss tell me to like for example, my boss tell me to drop the wine to guest, but I cannot understand, or some misunderstanding. I give the guest another bottle of wine. It's really make a conflict, but I have to use to it, so that I have to learn Cantonese and French at the same time. Learning French for guests also for myself to improve French, but I have to still learn Cantonese to communicate with my boss and my colleagues. So all in all, I think I really improved almost everything in this second internship. To do this internship is even more difficult than my first internship, because it's a huge difference from China. Here, guys, they all speak French, and China, everyone speak Chinese, so it's a big challenge. This internship gave me a lot of challenge, but I can overcome all of these challenges, and so that I think I did it very well. And and improve everything. Thank you for watching this video.